Now let's go talk about another big wig in the industry currently, and that's Epic Games. Epic Games, in two ways, is now getting into the mix here this week with us, and the reason why it's because next week, which we're going to follow up, they have their trial, Epic versus Apple.
Can't wait to see how that goes.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Interesting.
Yeah. So Epic versus Apple, and I always say this because sometimes people don't really know or understand the big thing about Epic versus Apple. Epic violated by making V-Bucks purchasable through their store directly in the Apple store. Apple does not allow that to happen. Any in-game purchase you make within the Apple store, there's a 30% cut out of it. EA said, nah, bruh, I ain't gonna do that. Hey guys, you can get V-Bucks for $7.99 instead of $10.99. You get it straight. Apple didn't like it. Apple said, nah, bump that. You out. Kicked him out. Temporarily suspended him. The CEO of Epic's like, nah, I don't know why you're doing it. You're anti-competitive. Then they got rid of him. And then Apple tried to go gun-ho and get rid of all the Epic tools, which is the Unreal Engine and all that stuff, which would have killed off a great number of apps from gaming to productivity on the Apple Store off the rip, just right off the bat. So Epic, seeing that was a bit too much, Judge Yvonne Gonzalez stated that, look, you can't do that, Apple. You can't nuke out the whole entire competition just because they kind of got a little slick. So you're going to keep the tools, but the Fortnite will not be back because Epic, you should have known this, but let me get more clarity of what it is and they get more documents. And then you got Epic and Apple putting out like injunctions and the like. And within that time frame, Apple subpoenaed Valve by saying Valve has been doing this type of practice way back when. And they won that. So they got 500 pages of the last 3 years of their distribution and their money. So we don't know what came out of that until next week.
We'll find that out.
There was another one that came out. There was another thing that came out. And Epic tried, and then when the whole issue happened, Epic tried to put out an injunction so they could stop and then keep Fortnite on until the trial. Yvonne's like, no, we're not going to do that. If this is the principle of what we're talking about, we're not going to allow that to happen. I know enough that you clearly violated, so you're not going to get this. You're not going to get away with that. But Apple's not going to get away with getting rid of you and all others not understanding the impact they can make in their own e-commerce, which is kind of stupid on Apple's part.
Yeah.
There's a lot of apps that they utilize Unreal Engine. So imagine all the people that got random old AR apps that are powered by Unreal Engine or the like all just disappear. Like freaking Thanos with the damn, you know what I'm saying? Like they all just disappear, you know what I'm saying? For apps. So next week they're going to be hitting that and we'll see what comes out of that. And I'm going to be on it and I will break it down and get our recap for next week's episode. But this week they're in it because they are on some petty-ish.
Oh, yeah.
They are on some
As soon as I
petty.
read this, I was like, okay, I'm
What?
petty, but that is petty.
And you know
That's
what?
petty.
When I tell you, I'm going to try to break it down as best I can. But when I tell you, you'll understand. But it's petty though. Like it's
This
petty.
is
as
like
fuck.
extra petty. Like as soon as I read, I was like, okay.
And I'm gonna try to-
like,
'cause-
I'm petty, but this is like extra.
Yeah, and I don't want to again bore with all the jargon and whatnot. But I'm just gonna kind of give it to you like this. Epic is its own store. Then they got Apple, which they're going back and forth. So you got Epic and Apple, and they battling, they fighting, right? Microsoft has Game Pass Ultimate. Game Pass Ultimate is the service with PC that allows you to play games on the Xbox and platform with the PC as well, and play it on your Xbox console, now on the PC, and now they're using Project xCloud, which I think is still exclusive for T-Mobile, that allows you to play wirelessly Game Pass Ultimate on LTE, PlayStation. Hello, they're doing it. Why don't you on Remote Play? Just saying. But playing the Game Pass service, right? Game Pass service through your mobile device. Android now. Microsoft has stated that we are releasing it for the Apple iPhones and iPads soon. And the reason why is because Apple has a strict guidelines for Apple, for apps in general. So when you get a Netflix, you pay for a service and you see a whole Netflix variety of movies. And every movie is rated. Game Pass Ultimate went ahead and introduced that app to Apple, and Apple said, nope, because we need to rate each and every game on our end before you could even have that playable. That is absurd, for one, because Netflix don't got that treatment. Netflix is rated by what company? Third-party company? They're rated by a third-party company that allowed what you call it, to rate, PG, G, R, adult rather, mature, whatever. But, and then games have that too, the ESRB. They have that as ratings as well. But Apple said, no, we don't want that because we can't rate it. But Netflix is good and going home. They're fine. They can do that. Didn't make sense. So they axed it. So then they found a workaround that the browser, Safari browser or Chrome browser, you're able to have some enabled code to have your browser play streaming services, aka Game Pass Ultimate. So they're still working on the kinks on it, and they're going to go ahead and bring that out. So once Game Pass Ultimate gets brought out to Apple via web browser, they were going to have Fortnite on it. So now you can play Fortnite on your iOS device via web browser. Epic's like, no, you're not. No. Nope. You're not doing that.
So they just
Nope.
stopped it.
And why? You would think, well, Epic, you wanted it back on the Apple Store. Why don't you allow Microsoft to do it for you? Because they are petty. They don't want Apple to still get the benefit of Fortnite on the iOS device by another competitor that's in the wing trying to get their own little platform running on the Apple device. It looks like everybody's going to Apple to get their market share up, to get all those fans of the iPhone there.
Exactly.
And then Epic said, no, you're not. Microsoft, stank face too. No, not happening. So that is the pretty much what Epic is now petty for. Like that's ultimate petty.
So pretty much, have you heard of NVIDIA GeForce now? Mm-hmm. Apparently, that's the only way to play Fortnite through your iPhone now.
I wouldn't be surprised if they pull that off.
That's
They pull
the
it.
only way to play it now. So
In due time, but their court is next week.
So we'll see.
So we'll see if that even.
Oh, that's gonna be a huge segment next week. I know.
Yeah,
that.
next week. Yeah, like I've been on it. I've been following it. And if you guys go onto our Anchor on our podcast, audio podcast, we followed it, and
We've been
every
talking
day,
about it
every
for
week.
months
Yeah,
now, right?
because this was a big deal, dude. It was a big deal. It even had trailers of the mocking of 1984, and
that.
people
I
all over the world were playing for it, and they seen that. It's like, what the heck is that? So
It's a huge.
it was a big deal.
I can't wait till next week to see how that goes.
It was a big deal. So, Epic, you petty.
Patty.
Epic, you petty. I will say you. That's. I mean, and then look at it this way. Think about it. You're already going to court with your competitor, and you're gonna have another person put your game to allow you to mainly play with the competitor.
Exactly.
What would you do?
I mean, I get it. Like
You get
I
it.
get it.
But you just wouldn't think that would have happened with a big ass company like them.
Exactly. Like I get it. I do. But I mean, come on. Fortnite's everywhere. Like, why do you have to be this petty about it? It's like literally everywhere. It's been out for years. Everyone has played it. You can literally play it everywhere. And like, come on. I know you're being petty because you're mad because of the whole lawsuit thing. I know you are, but come on.
Like you mad? Like why you mad? You know? Like, come on now.
Well, I guess we'll find out next week and see what happens with that.